Con Air is the Nicolas Cage mega blockbuster hit movie where he showed the world the gritty reality of the American justice system. It starts off with Cage taking a boat from Seal Beach, California to Mobile, Alabama to hit up his favorite oyster bar, and when he smiles at this lucky waitress, she instantly becomes pregnant.
You kidding me?
Then everyone else starts freaking out because holy shit, it's Nicolas Cage, and they're a bunch of stupid nobodies.
I'd take a beating half my life to get a piece of...
No shit! So would everyone else. So he builds up the courage to take his shot.
I'm a regular hound dog.
What the fuck was that? Go stand outside in the pouring rain and think about what you did. Hours later, he tells him he's good and hopes they can someday be friends. Just kidding. He fucking kills him. Because nobody disrespects Cage. So now he has to meet with Lionel Hutz.
Admit the facts and enter a plea bargain.
What the fuck does admit the facts mean?
I will not plead guilty.
Thanks, Cage.
You could get 10 years. Admit to it. You get 4.
Stop calling it that. There's no fucking way this guy went to law school. So the judge tells him the brief his attorney filed appeared to just be flyers about some sort of yard sale, and his blinking is really distracting, but you're Nicolas Cage.
And are not subject to the same laws as other people.
And there's no believable way to get you to prison, but the premise really depends on it, so just go with it. Also, federal prison.
You be remanded to a federal penitentiary.
Because I'm a judge, I do whatever the fuck I want. Now everything's going great, and he's getting lots of work done, along with regular updates from his attorney, who's getting so close to spelling Cage right, while Cage updates him on prison life.
We don't exactly have a playtime like you. We do go outside, though, but normally we don't hold hands.
After a few back and forth letters and the prison being converted into a state prison, we can finally get this shit going.
As you know, today's flight is a special one.
No shit, it's got Cage. Also a post-Z, pre-Arby's Marcellus Wallace.
Former general of the Black Guerrillas.
I'm pretty sure that's not true. And also some other people.
His name is...
But mostly just Nicolas Cage.
He's a nobody.
Fuck you.
Is the U.S. Marshal Service in the habit of employing annoying creeps?
Larkin's one of the best we got.
We'll take that as a yes. Now they're on the plane.
Oh, shit. What's up? I thought you were someone else.
And that Clayton Bigsby's always doing that.
Well, I'm a hell of a nice guy.
With the occasional immolation. But besides that, super nice. So nice, he believes everyone deserves a second chance. It fails immediately, but don't blame Clayton, because he couldn't have seen that coming. Luckily, the new captain seems really nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Con Air.
Plus, they still have Cage. I think they'll be just fine. To assert his dominance, he beats up the ugliest guy there. Until they're interrupted.
Do you fly?
No.
And this captain's a weird dude, but he's also very organized, which they all appreciate, except for this guy.
Everybody freeze!
Who the fuck are you? Yeah, that's the fuck I am.
I'd have guessed FBI.
Think I give a shit about that little bitch guard?
Now I'm thinking ATF. Then he busts out a sick Tyrone Biggums reference.
You're better off not picking a 2-bit Negro crackhead.
When this guy thinks Cage is in danger and does what any man, woman, or child would. But Cage isn't afraid of danger. Danger's afraid of Cage, so it was completely unnecessary, but still the right move.
Nice work. Truly nice work.
Yeah, no shit. Now, they need to make a quick stop. to pick up Steve Buscemi, who's not a part of the movie. They're just giving him a ride.
Skinny little man butchers 30-something people up and down the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, we know, but it's hard not to root for him.
Love your work.
Meanwhile, the annoying creep starts to decode some secret bullshit. And these idiots are given 2 instructions.
Don't touch anything.
And manage to f them both up. Now Cage and the General have a very normal conversation.
What's on your mind, hillbilly?
He was just standing there and you walked up to him.
Don't you think that's strange?
It's a means to an end, my white friend.
You can just say friend, and I'm glad we got this straightened out. Now, they're all talking about how awesome Cage is.
Got in a drunken brawl, and he killed a guy. Could have happened to any one of us, including you and me. Fuck you.
He meant be the dead guy, so now he agrees. And because there are hostages on the plane, they need to shoot it down.
Shoot it down.
Before they get hurt.
Attack choppers, we're going after them.
That's definitely a call a DEA agent can make, and it's also vital for them to be in the helicopter. Now, the plane's having mechanical problems.
Check out the gear.
What the hell do I know about landing gear?
So he looks for the closest mullet, and they get to work. They run into Bigsby, but he hasn't seen anything. That's like the 3rd blind joke, so he calls me a hack and then fucking bails. Which is when the General tries to be funny.
Gotcha.
But you never joke about gun safety. So after a disappointed look that pierces his soul, he gives the General some time to gather himself. Then this guy brags about being an idiot.
I don't know you.
So Cage tells him how much his opinion means to him.
Not delicious.
And that he's a fucking nobody, and the highlight of his career will be when Cage kills him over a stuffed bunny.
What do you think about that?
He surprises everyone with this sick comeback.
Yeah.
Now he's back, and fuck you, he doesn't cry. Now leave him alone. Which means Cage's office, where he makes everyone his bitches open, and you and your disgusting yellow teeth are so fucked. After toying with him like a child, he goes full John Matrix. And while letting off some steam does hurt, the shame and I told you so was so much worse. Meanwhile, Uncle Bob is up to his old tricks again.
I've done this 1,000 times.
Fuck you, Bob. Fuck you. So they 655 their asses before heading back to the movie. Now Buscemi's doing his usual small talk.
The great ones. Dahmer, Gacy, Bundy.
Hold on, this might be going somewhere.
What if I told you Insane was working 50 hours a week in some office for 50 years? Wouldn't you consider that to be insane?
No, it's definitely the cannibalism and necrophilia.
Now you're talking semantics.
No, he's not.
One girl, I drove through 3 states wearing her head as a hat.
Okay, Steven Seagal, let's tone it down a notch. Speaking of, the asshole creep tries running when he realizes he has no idea what to do with his arms. Anyways, now they're landing, and oh my god.
All right, you down Peckerwoods. Crank the knuckles and hit the crystals. We're putting this baby down in the sandbox.
Just shut the fuck up and land it. But he was too busy being a poor man's Jack Burton and monologuing instead of paying attention, and lands like a fucking idiot. But just because they're murderers and rapists doesn't mean they don't have manners, and nobody ever mentions how fucking stupid all of that was. In fact, they're absolutely thrilled. But that's ruined when we get another Seagal run, and now everyone's in a pissy mood. Also because they have to dig out the plane because of the pilot, formerly known as Crash, when he tries to bond with Cage.
You know what my daddy taught me?
What's that?
Nothing.
He tells him it shows, and he's not digging out this stupid fucking plane. Meanwhile, Buscemi is doing something he's never done before, be the second creepiest person at an abandoned pool tea party.
Wanna play?
While that's happening, Cage is doing his daily 10,000 push-ups when he's pretty sure he's being pranked because they only have 3 guys with 3 guns and he's Nicolas fucking Cage. Nobody could be that stupid. Now this guy wants to be a part of things, but Cage tells him to eat shit.
There's only 2 men I trust. One of them's me.
And the other's in Thailand. Plus, you run like Steven Seagal and wear socks with sandals, so go fuck yourself.
Sure I will.
These idiots are still doing this shit. While Cage goes to grab a cold one. Now shit gets crazy when they send the National Guard. And the dipshit gets Castor-Troyed. And a plane's taking off, which everyone's against for some reason. And son of a bitch, Cage has an order up, and now you're fucking with his tips. So he orders the fire to follow him, and they get the message. And I can't believe the movie went there with Buscemi and the little girl, but I'm pretty sure she killed him. We're back with them, and his genius plan was opening like 7 propane tanks at once, which raises the amount of propane in the Earth's atmosphere to insane levels. The entire Earth is so flammable, they're able to make a car explode just by launching a grenade. But Cage gives 0 fucks and runs right through the middle of all of it, daring anyone to take a shot. But nobody does. Now they're back on the plane, and oh thank God, Buscemi's okay.
Define irony.
Everything's going great, and they're all having a good time. When he has to fuck it all up.
Jesus!
Which is when Cage has finally had enough.
I'm gonna show you God does exist.
He doesn't say that it's him, but everyone else does. Now the helicopters are back and are gonna save the day with missile arms. Before realizing that's redundant, Cage already has 2. So he gives his orders.
I'm the new captain. Put this thing down.
Strip's where I'm gonna land.
He's definitely gonna kill you, but man, he likes your style. Now they're chasing a stolen fire truck with stolen police motorcycles. And since fire trucks go about the same speed, it takes them a while to catch up, but luckily he does right before his bike explodes, killing the general. Which is probably some sort of war crime, but it's Nicolas Cage, they're not gonna say shit. At this point, it's getting kinda late, and Cage just isn't feeling it, so he kills him off with the standard fire ladder truck crash electrocution pile driver. Then Cage has big news.
There's now 3 men I trust.
Am I one of them?
Fuck you, he's talking about me. Now, one final piece of business. Oh my God, take the fucking gutter bunny, you spoiled little shit.